So this morning we're going to take a walk around here of a 489 case, 8 3/4 axle for a customer of mine. It's for his Roadrunner, so and I just completed it. So we'll just take a look real quick at the gears and the mechanics of it, and then we'll take a look at the components. So basically, he wanted to gear this car up. He had 410s in it, and he wanted to go to 355. So we met about it, and he brought his center section over here, and I had made some recommendations of motive gear, new bearing and shim kit, and a strange pinion yoke to go to 1350 series. So in conjunction with a new drive shaft. So that's all a win. This particular set of gears was etched. His new gears, 2 inches, 767 thousandths from the from the center line, theoretical center line of the axle, to the face of the pinion when it's installed. That's where you set it. That's the checking distance. That's where you set it to start looking for your best pattern. This one here, the first shims I poked in there, it's set up a little shallow, and I went by, and I got to here and I liked it, and I kept going deeper just to take a look and see if the pattern changed and developed even better. So you're basically trying to get the pattern to come into focus. And the pattern was best right here, and it was 3 thousandths deeper, which is not a lot, but it all makes a difference. This is a game of thousandths here. You're not just throwing shims at it. You're making incremental adjustments to make it look like a better looking pattern. So where I set it is 3 inches 769 instead of 766 or 7. So it's right on the money, and the pattern's good. Backlash is good. So now we're going to take a look at the components. So basically, motive gear, we know that. This is a Auburn cone style clutch, which is a reproduction, or they just kept always making them, basically, of the Sure Grip that was in these cars, the big block cars back in the day. So that's a nice piece, and it's a faithful reproduction. And like the Chevy small block world or the 9-inch Ford world, this center section here is a reproduction, and it's a good one. Let me get that loose. Spin this around, take a look at the case real quick, and then we'll talk about the 489 thing. So 489 case, I highlighted it with a Sharpie, where it used to say 9 here if it was a 489 case OE from the mothership Dodge. It would have a 9. Now it has a Y. That's pretty clever on Yukon's part, I think. USA, like to see that. Strange engineering, good stuff. 1350 series. So this is all good to go. These side adjuster caps on the reproduction case are machine billet steel screw-in cap here, and that's where you get your side adjustment. There's the retainer cleat. Has a little wraparound detail that kind of hooks on the back side of the cast-in post that it bolts to. That's all nice. That's a nice setup. Thumbs up of approval from the fussy machinist right there. So what's the 489 case that Chip keeps talking about? Well, this is what it is right here. This is a 741 case, 8 3/4 pinion. Boom. There's a 489 case. This came along, and people argue, and I'm not the world historian on these things. I've just been doing them for 40 years. But they put bigger bearing in the back. The big end bearing is truly a bigger end bearing to deal with the torque for the big block cars that would come along in the 60s. The Hemi cars eventually got Dana 60s, but these axles here are pretty damn stout too. So that's the difference between a 741 and a 489. So that pretty much wraps this up. Just wanted to take a quick look at it. I knew that these were around, but this is the first one I've had my hands on, so I kind of geeked out about it, and hope you guys enjoyed it.